That was a sweet solo.
It felt really good, Larry.
There.
Trike taking off, runway 5 for patch work, Zephyr.
Look at you go. Looking good.
And here comes John on his solo flight. This is our second solo flight of today. Today's September 4th, 2022. Gorgeous evening, just like this morning was absolutely beautiful. Here he is, diving it in.
Yep, John is quite precise with his round out, his dive, and his flare is really sweet.
Nice.
Very nice. 2 more, please. That was a sweet solo.
It felt really good, Larry.
That dive and round out was so textbook. If anybody at home wants to see what it is that we're looking for with the slow down, the nose down, and what that round out should look like, that was it. And it was identical. You are so precise. You are one of my most precision students I've taught. And I know you've been frustrated. We've gotten beat up by some bad air. Tell us about some of the bad air we got to fly in.
I think the most crosswind we've had is maybe 16 or 17. With Larry, I would never go up by myself.
So yeah, you've been
A
training
lot of
16,
practice.
17 mile an hour crosswinds,
Right.
not enjoying it, but learning a lot.
Yeah. To me, the crosswinds are not a big deal. You know, you just correct and fly. It's the thermals that drive
And rotors and
Yeah.
things of that nature.
Awesome.
I got to ask, because you have a pretty unique story. Most of our customers, I think, have researched Revolt and researched trikes for sometimes years, and then finally they kind of pull the trigger on a trike and hopefully one of our products. But in your case, tell us about that.
Well, my wife finally said, and I think we need to do it or not. So we started researching, and I wanted to go low and slow and enjoy the view, and I got hooked on that by going in a B-17 in the navigator seat. So I'm up at Oshkosh, I'm looking at a gyro plane, kind of meets a lot. I want to be able to trailer, that's another thing. I don't want to pay hangar fees, I have a large home, large garage. So I got concerned about the other gyro. I'm not going to slam them because I love them, but it just wasn't the right thing for me, and I was a little discouraged. So I'm just walking through ultralight area down there, and I see this
This
vehicle
is at
sitting there.
Oshkosh.
At Oshkosh, correct.
Okay.
I've been going for 21 years, and I see this tall. It's like tall with all these seats. I'm thinking, what is that? Because I'm not really familiar with trikes. So I walk over there, and Larry's talking to another customer. I'm just listening and getting kind of more interested. And then when it was free, I started talking to you, and I told you I wanted to go low and slow. I wanted to trailer it. I wanted to be able to fly in some winds because I was looking at powered parachutes. But you know, I don't want to get but 5 and come back at 9. I want something I can fly more on what I wanted to. And you said, well, this trike really does that kind of stuff. And I go, oh, really? and I guess you picked up I was interested and serious. We took a test ride, and by the time we got probably, I don't know, maybe 40 to 50 feet off the ground, I'm in the back, I can see everything. You know, it's just like sitting in a B-17. I can look here, there, up, down.
It's the first time I've ever heard that comparison, but go on.
Oh, yeah. I say to myself, yeah, this is it. This was it. And we landed, and really I was sold. And my wife went up, loved it. Just, that was a requirement.
She enjoyed flying too.
She has to fly with me, you know. The quality is why I bought this one. The flight is why I bought a trike. But I'm a software engineer, and I managed software engineers and controls engineers, and I'm a real nitpicky person. You know, everything has to be square, lined up, no scratches, you know, quality. I looked at the machining, you know, I know a lot about CNC and robotics and welding, top notch. And, you know, this thing is carrying me around, and I want to make sure I can count on it. And between the rugged suspension and the quality of the joints and the aesthetics of it, it's really beautiful, truly. I'm a very, very low hour fixed wing pilot, and I'm thinking, well, this is going to be much easier. You know, there's only one stick, there's not two pedals, and it's completely different. In the early days, I was the inventor, not the inventor, the king of pilot-induced oscillations. I would put in a little and it didn't go. I'd put in a little more, didn't go, more, didn't go, and then I would yank it and off we would go. Then I would overcorrect, and fortunately I've gotten over that with a lot of patience from Larry. You know, particularly if you're not in really bad conditions, you just put a little finger pressure and it just glides right over where you want.
So, you know, I tell people expect more than 10 hours, hope for less than 20. We went a little over 20, which is, you know, not abnormal at all, but you were starting to question this whole deal as you were getting closer to the end of your training.
Yeah, I've called my wife. I talk to her every night, and I said, I don't know, dear. You know, I can hear Larry telling me everything to do. I'm doing everything I can, but I'm not getting the result that I want, and it just was frustrating the heck out of me, you know. I'm out of control. I don't.
Yeah,
feel
that
safe.
landing light over there is still in therapy. We had a close call with the landing light.
But
You've been a great student, but even a great student, it's a lot of work, it's a lot of time, it's a lot of dedication.
And, a lot of patience with yourself.
So a lot of guys that are going to be training or in the middle of their training, and now you've made it to the finish line.
Yeah, it's worth it.
And did it get easy at the end? Is that what happens?
Yeah, I would say probably about 4 hours ago, all of a sudden I really felt like I can control this. You know, early on when we're doing pilot-induced oscillations and almost running off one of the taxi lights, it's like, and the better you get, the more fun it gets. And to tell you the truth, I'm going on down one out there, I'm looking out at the sun, I'm enjoying it. So yeah, it's a blast.
I was expecting a super duper solo and you did not let me down.
I'm just disappointed in those nose bounces.
They will go away.
You got the rest of your life to work on the nose bounces.
Yes, agreed.
All right, see ya.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you'd like to learn more about trikes or already fly trikes, check out trikeaction.com, where the action is. For more information on these aircraft, including prices, please check out evolutiontrikes.com.